I got to ask this question of you straight away. You've done Malignant, you've done The Conjuring, and now you're doing this. Horror. What's the horror movie pull for you as an actress? What's is this where all the good roles are these days?
I think it's just that with horror and thriller and this film with true crime, there's such an intense um physical and emotional aspect to all of the characters that I play. And that's really what I look for above all else. Even though I do love the horror and thriller genre in general, it's more so just those compelling characters. They just get to me, and they so happen to be in the horror thriller space.
I was just talking to Brec about the kind of unspoken fear of white vans, which we have in the UK. I think every kid has this fear of of white vans and strangers, and the
Right.
fear of that kind of stuff. What's it for you that's kind of do you think it's intrinsically linked to the fear between us and white vans when we're kids? It's just such a strange thing.
Yeah, I think it's just the urban legend of, parents telling their kids, don't get into a stranger's car. And then the fact that white vans are kind of creepy on their own, like even ones that are used for as work vehicles and things of that nature, they're just kind of scary. And I don't really know where that comes from. I guess Billy Mansfield Jr. sort of has a role in creating this urban legend because he was known for, doing a lot of his terrible actions out of a white van. But yeah, I don't know what it is. They're just creepy.
They are genuinely creepy, unless they've got something nice on the side, like a bear or they're gardeners or something. Apart from that, it's just a bit nondescript white vans are a little bit scary. For you as an actress, obviously, when you do something like this, it's quite taxing, but also there's also this horror element, and you're going to have to go to places that perhaps you wouldn't do if you were doing a rom-com or anything like that. Do you have any tricks yourself in terms of acting scared, feeling the fear inside you? Do you have a few little kind of tricks that you use to get into the headspace?
I don't know. Like, I don't really have any tricks necessarily. I guess focusing also on the physicality of whatever I'm doing. For example, if I'm doing a scene where I'm really worked up and I'm supposed to be coming up out of a scene with a ton of energy, sometimes I'll like jump in place to get my heart rate up, or I'll run back and forth really quick, or just do like a bit of heavy breathing before the camera rolls, just to get my body feeling um, the same level of where I'm supposed to be emotionally. But other than that, I think it's just really focusing on what this character is feeling in this
Yeah.
moment. And if you can nail that, then and get into that headspace, and then you can match the physicality of it, that helps me a lot.
Mm. And apparently, your director gave you a bit of a watch list of films that he was taking kind of inspiration from. Were you given The Lovely Bones to watch? That was what Breck was saying was a big inspiration to watch for you guys.
Yeah, we had films and we had playlists and Pinterest boards of just fashion and wardrobe. And yeah, for my character especially, the music was a huge aspect too, because my character loves music and
Mm.
she lists all these bands. So Warren right off the bat was like, you need to you need to get into this. The 70s has great music. You need to get into this. And I was like, okay, he's right. It was wonderful.
Yeah. Is there something from that era that stuck with you, a band or an artist that you've got on your Spotify playlist all the time?
Yeah, well, one of my favorite songs has become I Think I Love You by the Partridge Family.
Mm.
So, wonderfully placed in the film. And when I first read the script and saw that song where it was in the movie, I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be incredible. So that song has really stuck with me. I listen to it a lot.
I was hoping you would say that because it is one of those kind of needle drop moments where you're like, okay, this is where we're going. This song's playing. This is where we're going.
Yeah,
Listen, I wish you all the best with the film. Thank you so much for your time. Absolute pleasure to talk to you.
so fun talking to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys!
Hey!